What's up, my dudes? It's Karma here. So today's video is me reading people's secrets. Okay, there's the subreddit where people like write their secrets and things they've never told anyone. By the way, I found this bandana like in my August D. Yeah, like A to the G to the U to the S to Z. I'm the boy. Because I'm from the D. Gonna need glasses to read because I'm blinder than bad. I went from not cool with the banana to even less cool with glasses. But what can I do? You know, I'm blind. So this is like, I have to do this.
Ate a huge sub at Subway. On my way out, I let out a massive fart. I then drove to a gas station. I got out of my car and some old lady quickly parks her car behind me and angrily slams her car door. Comes up to my face and starts screaming, "Just who do you think you are, farting in my face like that? You're lucky I didn't call the cops on you." She writes down my license plate number and drives off fast. I stood there confused for like 5 minutes. I never told this to anyone.
What am I supposed to say to this? Like, what kind of, how did he fart in her face? Was she like a midget? Like, and like, what would you even tell the police? Like, would you just be like, someone farted? What are they supposed to do? Like, what are they gonna arrest you for? Unless it smelled so bad and it's like, she could have died and it would be an attempted murder. What did she expect to happen? Oh, the Vaseline incident.
I was in 11th grade and I was having stomach issues that persisted for weeks. Luckily, I never pooed myself at that point, but I was very gassy. Greasy farts that smelled like rotten trash would blow out of me a couple times per hour, clearing out the entire classroom at one point. No one ever figured out who it was, so I had to take action before I embarrassed myself into a new high school. I mean it was awful, the worst farts ever. Came across the idea after seeing my grandma use Vaseline to temporarily stop water from leaking in the garage, so I figured I could try it out and see how it would work on my bum. So I grabbed a handful of Vaseline and stuffed my anus with it, creating an airtight seal.
Honey. Oh no.
The first day is going good. No farts, no smell, and by lunch I had forgotten I even had a glove of Vaseline up my butt. It was a major relief for me and my classmate. I'd pull the Vaseline out, take my daily dump, and hop in the shower cleaning myself real good. This went on for a while. Even after my stomach was feeling better, I didn't want to risk it and have the nasty farts come back, so I kept my routine for the time being. I get home from school one day and without having a chance to poo and clean myself up, I had to go to one of my mom's work events. There was food and games, so I didn't care. We were there very late and I remember falling asleep on the way home, and I don't remember anything else until I woke up to my mom yelling, "I'm going to be late for school." I hop out of bed with cramps and my stomach was looking bloated with 24 hours of farts just big as we released. I go to school not having any time to take care of myself, feeling awful, but I survived until third period. Towards the end of third period, I decide I'm going to skip lunch and try to empty my insides of farts, Vaseline and poop. Unfortunately, my body can't handle it anymore. My stomach is hurting and I feel a release coming at any point. The bell rings for lunch, but I can't make it to the bathroom without shitting myself. I move very slowly, gathering my things at snail's pace. Once everyone leaves the room, I shut the door about halfway. I pull down my pants and blow an explosion of greasy Vaseline and shit on the wall behind the door. The sight was awful. The smell is even worse. I rush to the bathroom and clean myself off real fast and make it to lunch without anyone noticing. The next day, they have the room taped off. People are asking questions, but the administration says nothing to the students. I assume no one suspected me because I wasn't questioned and no one acted weird around me. The room was reopened the next week with a new paint color and tile replacing the carpet.
It was that bad?
I never used Vaseline again. I never spoke a word to anyone. 25 years later, I still think about it on occasion. A few years after the incident, I found out I was lactose intolerant. I cut out dairy and I haven't had issues since.
Oh my god. Couldn't you They had to literally repaint the wall and replace the tiles? Like, to replace the floor? Oh my god. I wouldn't be, even if no one knew it was me, I wouldn't be able to look anyone in the eye, especially not my teacher, okay? Because it was probably the teacher that found it. I wouldn't be able to look her in the eye, okay? I would just avoid all contact. Oh, I feel so bad for, it was the teacher that found it. I know for a fact, because they're usually the first ones there. Oh no. But don't they have cameras in school? I'm pretty sure they do. Because if they did, I just imagined someone looking. Oh my god. Disgusting. But like, honestly, that's the greatest story I've ever read.
I pissed myself on the bus during a field trip in the 5th grade. Drank too much root beer before we set off and was too nervous to ask the driver to pull over. Luckily, he was wearing snow pants as it was winter and we were going to spend most of the day outside. The bus ride was agony because everyone complained they could smell a fart but couldn't identify the source. Needless to say, I've watched my root beer intake before setting out on long road trips since then.
Side note, third or fourth grade, something like this happened to me. So and so it was like during recess, you know, we're all playing, so I didn't want to go to the bathroom because I was having so much fun, you know. Biggest mistake of my life, okay, because I came to a point where I was literally about to piss myself. So I told the teacher, and the teacher wasn't letting me go because someone already went. Like, I don't understand that rule. If someone needs to pee but someone already went, you are making the person that needs to pee wait. Like, you want us to piss our pants? So it was in winter. I live in Canada. There's a lot of snow. I was wearing snow pants. It was like a pink snow pants, which is not a good color for when this situation happens. So when I was finally able to go, I ran like Usain Bolt to the bathroom, but I didn't make it. Okay, I was almost there when my bladder just released, and the smell. It was pink, so it was hot pink, so you could see where it was. So oh my god. So me being in 3rd, 4th grade, I didn't know what to do, so I just went back out and just sat in the snow and like covered my legs, because that was the thing like we used to do. We would just cover all our legs and just chill there, and like they were asking me to play, but like I couldn't because like my snow pants was wet with piss. Okay, it was disgusting. I was disgusted with myself, man. I just sat all day in pissy pants. Like, how did I do that?
I'm addicted to maladaptive dreaming. I have worked through a dozen or so sets of characters and storylines that I will daydream about for months, sometimes years at a time, before I create another set of characters.
Bitch, this is me. Yo, when like I have created like this entire story based on the Marvel universe, and now I've been doing it with like other stuff. I should probably start a Wattpad, honestly, and write all of this down. But like some of them are so complicated that only I will understand. I don't think like people would comprehend it as much as I will. Those stories would just stay my stories. Maybe I will create a Wattpad account. We never know. You'll never find it.
I urinated inside my best friend's couch back when I was 8 or 9. I was all horny for his mom. So I thought cutting a hole in the side of the couch and...
Wait, how did... Oh my god, did they find the hole in the couch? Disgusting. I'm disgusted. Ashamed for you and disgusted.
In college, I was in one of the stairwells for one of the academic building after hours. I was using one of the empty classrooms to study / use the whiteboard. On my way up the stairs to leave, I stopped to text. I'm terrible at texting and climbing stairs. While I'm texting away, someone entered from the floor below me. As they started descending, they ripped the loudest, wettest, nastiest fart I've ever heard, followed by a wet sound and a ugh, gross. This individual turned the corner and locked eyes with me. She was about 5'2", stunning, and had just shit her pants, thinking she was alone in the building. She was not alone. I walked past her and tried to pretend that I didn't notice what had very obviously just happened. I've never been to war, but I imagine that I understand what fighting through tear gas would be like. Oof, I coughed and gagged a little. She now works for the same company I worked for in the same building. I see her all the time, and she definitely remembers me. I don't know her name and try to avoid eye contact with her. I keep telling myself that one day I'll say hello, we'll laugh about what happened. We're just not there yet.
That poor girl. Oh my god, if I would be so embarrassed. Oh, but honestly, this sounds like a cheesy comedy romance. Honestly, I'm waiting for the wedding. Can I get an invite?
My weirdest secret would be that sometimes I would get my 2 roosters from my backyard and I would let them sleep on my bed. I once told someone that, and he said that it was very weird that I let roosters sleep on my bed. But hey, they are my portable, living, breathing alarm clock.
I mean, you do you, man. Like, if it works to wake you up, good for you. I would love to have roosters to wake me up. It's probably better than my alarm clocks that I sleep through. They'll probably be poking me in the face, telling me to wake up because they're hungry. So yeah, there's no problem. It's not weird. You do you.
My weirdest secret is that when I was younger, I was a compulsive writer. So whenever I was asked to write about what happened in my holidays, I would write something random. Like for my summer holidays, I wrote I went to Sydney and flew in a hot air balloon, when in reality I went to Cornwall, and that was it for the whole 7 weeks. The teacher didn't find out until the end of the term when she showed off our work to our parents, and our teacher talked to my parents about going to Sydney, and they had to politely say that it was completely made up.
I mean, like, for those texts like that, everyone makes everything up, man. Like, what are you gonna say when they ask for like a thing of like what 100 something words? How are you supposed to explain in 100-something words that all you did all summer was sleep, eat, and repeat? How are you supposed to explain that? There's no explanation. You just gotta fake it till you make it.
My weirdest secret is when I was like 12, me and my brother and his friends all were out to play hide and seek. I had a crush on my brother's friend, so I was always talking to him and making sure I did not do anything embarrassing around him. Well, we started playing a game, and it was so much fun. I could not stop laughing all the time. I had to use the restroom so bad though, but me and my crush were hiding in the closet. I was in the closet in this big shelf thing I could not get down because he took away the chair and told me to stay there and be quiet. But I really had to use the restroom. At this time, I was laughing so hard and so much that I peed myself. It got all over the top shelf and started dripping down and landing on the floor. Then he turned around and asked, "Did you just pee yourself?" I said, "No, not at all." Also, I had a sleeping bag up there, so I used that to wipe as much as possible. Then right when I started to smell, my brother found us. He put the chair back. I kinda back down and soaked in urine because it was tight space up there. I had to lay in it. Then I changed and I did not take a shower either because A, I did not want to shower while he was here. That's just weird. And B, that I was having so much fun and that I did not want it to end. So I stank all night. The next morning he left. I took a shower and nobody ever found out. The pee mess was still in my closet. I never did anything about it and I never told my mom, so she didn't clean it. It's still there to this day.
That's the smell. I would at least try to clean it. Oh. So like each time you open your closet to take something, you just get this gush of pee smell. Oh no.
My weirdest secret is when I was 5, I decided to cover myself in peanut butter. My friends covered themselves in jam, frosting, and white bread. Then we took spoons and started eating each other. My parents still don't know about it.
I think that's enough internet for today. Oh, these kids are gonna have the weirdest kinks in the future. I'm done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Turns out most of everyone's secrets is either pooping themselves, peeing themselves, or just one of those two. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in my next one. Leave a like, subscribe, follow me on my other social media. I'm actually starting to sound like a YouTuber. Do whatever you want, okay? Honestly, do whatever you want. I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.
좀 이따 봐요. 안녕.